Whoa. Oh! Someday, when I'm old and alone, I just think the world is thinking of me and the way you look tonight. Thank you, Brazilian Julie. You're the only one. And Sheepy. Are you people hearing this? All right, I'll stretch. It's Paltalk time. It's Paltalk time with your pal Dave. And we're going to be having a heck of a post-show meeting today. Oh, boy. I don't waste money on Astroglide, Faildozer Earl. I really don't. That's not fun. Ooh, stretchies. Well, I mean, let's face it. It's a very strange day out tonight. I'm cummy. Oh my lord. I don't like KY Liquid. I like the Astroglide because I feel like the Astroglide is a little nicer. It's moist. It's more moist without being sloppy. I find Astroglide, I find KY to be a little bit glue-ish. It's like glue. It's quite the opposite of what a proper moisturizer should be. Oh, here comes Fez!
Don't mind me. I just need my phone.
Oh, come on! Where is everyone?
Oh, you're doing good. I just have business to take care of.
Oh, shoot. All right.
And by business, I mean crap.
Oh, my God, he's going poop. So, that's why I like Astroglide. It's because it just feels a little better. KY is chunky. Let me see. And the only reason why I say KY is chunky is because I used to mix it with peanuts. And that would be really, that would make it stranger. And I would put KY jelly on peanut butter and jelly and bread and then put all that stuff. I already said it, Green Lantern. And I put all that stuff on my penis. And then I would put peaches on my penis and some staplers. Oh, great. Now we can begin.
What? You don't even announce me.
Rod's here!
Someday,
I
when I'm all alone.
didn't think Pepper had the room potted up. So that was...
Just thinking of you.
See, if the room isn't potted up, that would have only gone over Paltalk.
Why isn't this doing well? It seems like everyone's already heard my song already.
Yeah.
And the way you
Really
look
crunchy.
tonight.
I'm on a massive Woody Allen kick, and I just love when... yeah.
Oh, yeah, one of them did. I think it was Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, it was Carrie Fisher. Diane Weiss sang another song, very famous. She looked great in that movie,
Isn't
too.
that a great movie, though? I like when the two old people were singing that song, couldn't sleep, wouldn't sleep until I found somewhere I shouldn't sleep, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered.
Love that song.
Am I?
That's from Pal Joey. That was one of my college theater performances.
No, it was from Hannah and Her Sisters, a movie you refused to watch.
I have Netflix and the DVD and the digital video disc player.
Did you sing on stage, Fez?
No, they wouldn't let me.
My name is Heavy, and I am singing.
I had one line in that performance.
What was it?
With you.
Hey, everybody, it's the mailman.
It was with you driving.
Why would that come up?
It was I played the photographer.
Nice.
And there's some character where there's this big, bold, chubby little female reporter.
Why wasn't
bushy.
that you? That should have been your role.
Yeah, she had to sing.
What did she sing? Pal Joey?
I don't remember. So they were like, can we make it to the airport on time? And I said, with you driving.
That's not even a line. Who the fucking has to punch that up?
I got to carry an old-time camera, though.
Oh, that's nice.
And they asked me to cut my mullet.
All right. We are doing the post-show meeting, and this is another one of our sit-downs we'll be getting to coming up in just a little bit. It's HTG sitting down, and you will be representing the room that's known as Ron and Fez showroom.
Correct.
Yeah.
And apparently this is the bigger of the two rooms.
That's correct, Ron.
Which is also a source for some disgruntled behaviors.
Yeah, I guess for some people.
Now, I just want to say this. I'm exhausted. Exhausted, Fez.
I have a really...
It's sleepy weather.
Really weird thing I just saw.
What's that?
My bag of potato chips not only has a specific expiration date on it, it has an expiration time.
What time of the day?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before.
I've never heard of that, where the bag just explodes.
March 23rd, 09 at 8:47. These chips.
What time?
8:47, but it doesn't say AM or PM.
What day?
March 23rd.
There's the fucking weirdest thing. That's my exact birth time.
And date?
Yeah. And I was breech. And so I haven't had a healthy day since.
That's trippy.
Well, if I don't enjoy these by 8:47,
and that's why
they can't guarantee them.
I always leave any room feet first. I'm just I'm on my way.
And people are always trying to turn you around.
All right,
breach of contract. That's where you get the last page first.
All right. Some of the people are upset in the other room that Deb's going to be representing the former room.
Did they want me to represent them?
Yeah, I say ugh, bullshit. I feel my blood boiling already.
See, no, that's what I'm talking about.
Damn it.
Come on, lighten up. I'm not.
Bailiff.
Stop it. Stop it. You're silly.
Maybe we better shut this whole thing down, Fuzzy.
Maybe we should.
Maybe it's time to shut the whole thing down.
Well, feelings get hurt so easily.
Does the big-ass room feel differently about expiration times on potato chips than I do? Did they want someone to represent them on this issue?
That never really came up. I think I just said end it. I get it. And they feel the same as on expiration times.
Oh, okay. See, we can all get along. We're separate but equal.
And then tomorrow is Mafia Life's Chris' chance to sit down. And I will say this. Mafia Life Chris earned some of what I call Fezzy points by bringing Aman Asante in here today.
I loved it.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Now, I'll need something out of your room to match that. You guys now, your Paltalk room, which is what, the showroom?
Yeah.
Needs to come up with a big celebrity guest.
Okay, we'll huddle.
Right now, your fuzzy points are a little low.
We'll work on our Fezzy points.
You always have the opportunity to get Solera from the What Show.
Because we believe in competition between rooms, and we want to be number one.
Well, why shouldn't you? Why shouldn't you? Fez, what do we got for the real meeting before we start hearing the bitches and gripes of Miss Debs?
Unmasked.
Yes, this season, I want to put masks on them. All right, so they want a big Oh, so they do have Dick Gregory now.
Yeah, that was like the first name on the list from Sirius XM Comedy.
Oh, the Ron Fez
Well,
showroom.
Comedy Network.
All right, they sent us a bunch of names that they have possibilities. Wow, they go too far into it, though. Let's just go for the next couple of weeks. Dick Gregory, yay or nay?
Yay.
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 I do too. Pablo Francisco.
Don't know.
I am not aware.
Me neither. They have Steve Martin with Pink Panther 2. I would do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're going to try for that, right, Fez?
Yeah, I went and got Steve Martin info.
Mm. Now, you bring up that you used to dress like him when you were in high school.
The comedy is not pretty album.
Tracy Morgan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Judith Freelander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Tracy
No,
Morgan
it's the
might be
hottest comedy
hard. He might
on
pull a
TV.
Saget, I think.
What's that? What are we talking about?
30 Rock.
And who is it?
He's the guy that has the big
Trucker
glasses
hat.
and always wears a baseball
Grease
cap.
of
He
guy
plays
with
a
trucker
writer.
hat.
No, I watch that show every week. And I
Big
don't know.
glasses,
He
sideburns.
had
No.
the one-night stand with Jenna, or whatever her name is, last week.
Nope. Don't know. Who is it?
That's Judith Freelander. I'd say nay, because he's on a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
I remember.
that makes people popular.
I mean,
like you want to
shows.
see Robin Williams again?
Not a big fan.
Oh, all right. Sheepy just told me he looks like Paranoid. Casey says, I tried to get you Legs McNell,
With an H.
but Earl said no.
With an H, Pepper.
Who's Legs McNell?
Legs McNeil is, he was a punk writer, sort of. He wrote about the remote. He hung around CBGB's when it was blowing up.
I think it's really fun. I would be a cool guest for RBI.
I always would bring that up to Earl and gave Earl his phone number and shit, and Earl would shoot on shit and shut me down.
Why didn't you come to Ronnie B?
Shit and shut?
I was going to Earl. I was going to the next guy.
Sheepy just said you saw him coming out of the radio chick show.
Judith Freelander, yeah.
FB, we had Justin Bond locked in, and for some reason, some of these transsexuals, they're flighty in their booking, because Justin Bond and then Tommy James. All right, that's a picture of Paranoid.
No. That's
that's
Judith
Judith.
Freelander.
How about Gilbert Godfrey?
Yeah.
Yes.
Emo Phillips?
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Kevin Nealon?
Yes.
Caroline Ray?
No.
No.
Kevin Nealon? Mr. Subliminal.
Didn't we already turn down Kevin Nealon once?
Yes.
Yeah. We.
I said yay last time, too.
Book about his kids or something.
Yeah.
Right.
It was called This Dull Life. I would talk to him, though,
Weekend update guy. And
but not on the air.
oh, boy.
All right, we'll be getting to you, Debbie, in just a few moments. Your gripes, your punishments. Your idea is that just one of the rooms should get the broadcast?
No, just whatever's easiest
Oh.
for you guys.
See, that's nice, Fezzy.
That's
lovely.
It's hard to argue with that legal argument, with that precedent.
It's just
Not legal.
so unimportant who.
So what if we went to Big Ass Room, then?
You
That's
can.
what's easier.
If it's easier for you guys, go ahead.
And what if
What do we care?
the Ron Fez showroom, I'm just throwing out hypotheticals, just shut down?
Well, we wouldn't. We wouldn't shut it down
Oh, okay.
because
I would
people
have
like to be
Claus
there.
coming on.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I mean, if it really, really bothered you guys, obviously
Doesn't bother.
we would close the room, and if you don't
No.
want the room there, we would close it. But we don't want to. We like hanging out there.
Okay.
What is your big gripe? That's where your wife hangs out. Where's it at?
Just trying to
I'll
look
put
at
it in the
different
cup.
Can you sauce a ticket?
just looking at different hypos.
Typos. What the fuck?
For what
Hypotheticals.
reasons?
Hypotheticals.
Scruffy?
Yes.
Are you simply calling the other room?
Scruffy, come in here. I need to speak to you.
Mr. McDonald. Yes.
He's not Watson.
All right, Johnny Fever said the Big Ass Room hates Dave.
Oh, well, then I'm going to think about the big showroom. The Ron Fez showroom should be where everything goes. Look at that big ass room. Just tried to fight for you, you fucking cocksucks.
How'd it go?
Not well. They all hate me over there.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the benefit is, like why it matters to some people to have where you guys open up your camera. I don't know why that. What are the benefits? Maybe I should want that for my room.
That's the room that gets our initial credibility.
And what does that do for anybody?
I don't even know. I refuse to understand how Paltalk works. I am upset when I found out there's an Opie room and not a Ron room.
Well, you have what happened was Angel Fuck and Baby Girl opened the Ronnie B and this is gonna end. I just realized where this is ending, but she opened the Ronnie B and Anthony fan room.
Oh, nice.
So people felt bad. Why is there no Opie room?
Because there's no Opie and Fez. Why wouldn't they put down Opie and Fez?
That's what I just realized.
The only ones left out in the cold? That's not nice.
It's going to end badly. What's
I'll
my
tell
room?
you, since the Anthony and Ron room has opened up, my life's been fantastic.
Okay, it started as just the Anthony. I think it started as just the Anthony fan room, and that's why Solaire and Alki opened the Opie fan room. And then when Ronnie V was added to that room...
I see.
Is it to be nice or to spite?
It's spite. One always has to feel bad for another person to feel good.
Was no
build
slight
themselves up.
No slight intended, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's no slight intended. Your name's left off.
It's 3 letters.
Speaking of which, Dave, what has happened with Baby Girl and why can't we see her in here? She used to be by every day. She would give a nice wave, and life would be good.
I don't know. I'm not precisely
That's
sure.
why you'll never make it as exactly.
I mean, look. I have my own theories that maybe she's not going out with the person.
I need facts. I need you to cover the waterfront the way I would if I didn't have a bad back.
Well, look, I'll give you 90% sure that I don't think she's going out with Danny anymore.
Well, that's none of our business.
Well, you just asked me.
No, I didn't. I said, why can't you come by and see us?
Well, that would be an awkward
Danny
situation
and
for
Baby
her.
Girl have their own lives.
Yeah, I know. I'm
I
saying
don't ask you if you and Casey are still going out.
Are you?
I hear no.
Yes. What? From whom?
Danny.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
That's whom.
Did you see his head today?
No.
In the car accident?
You had a car accident?
This morning.
Wow.
Here's what I would love to do. You know how we have the Baby Fuck Loves Anthony and Ron? Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
Could
Something
the
like that.
Opie room have its name changed to the Opie and Ron room? And that way everybody's happy. And by everybody, I mean me.
I'm sure Alki and Solaire
It seems
do
fair. One Opie room, one Anthony room.
You are our representative now on the Unmasked.
Yes, I am.
So I had an idea yesterday. I wouldn't even mind doing the Unmasked in here, in this area like we did. Keep it very small, 15 to 20, 25 people.
That'd be great.
And then also put it on Paltalk.
If it wasn't the 70 or it wasn't the 100 plus people that were
more
here
over
that day,
100,
then that'd be great. It's really nice in here.
It is nice in here, and we're looking to kick this thing back up with a lot less of, let's just put it as ELO budget. ELO's budget, because that Unmasked was kind of a pet project for him, and he was traveling people in and out. I would like to at least video. I know we've never done anything with the videotape, but I like the historical thing of that. Even if we only use 1 or 2 cameras, don't think you need 3 cameras.
Right.
You don't have to make a big deal of it. But I do like the fact that some of these things exist.
And we know that works in here.
And one of the persons that maybe you could talk about is Mooch Cassidy about that. And by Mooch Cassidy, I mean Moochie.
Do you have enough light in here to video?
The easy answer is no.
No.
We don't. But video is not the most important thing.
Right.
The most important thing is going like this. This is the way I put it. Number 1, Ron's experience. And then lower, much lower, a radio show.
Like at 8 or 9?
But I'll even say like the Armand Asante today. I don't know if that was a good fucking interview, but I enjoyed meeting Mr. Armand Asante.
I did too.
I'm dying to see that movie I raved about. All right. By the way, Armand Asante, big cigar smoker.
Yeah?
Yeah. And that's how...
that would be...
Well, Moppy Life Chris met him through Mob Candy. They were doing something on Gotti. And Chris got to talk to him and then said, look, I got these guys, blah, blah, blah. And then he gave him the website, the super secret interview website that nobody knows about. And they liked it and then brought him in. So, Chris, a lot of fuzzy points.
Wow.
Right now, Dave, 0 fuzzy points.
Oh.
He was a pain in your ass today.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So, see, Chris, Buffy like Chris, huge fuzzy points, what he pulled off.
Oh.
Dave drops in fuzzy points because of what he did with Hermanasante.
Oh, boy.
Let me go show you my puppet collection in the back room, in the filthy back room.
Did you really say that to him?
No, I didn't. And I didn't even walk him into the studio. I just showed him what the office was.
I heard you saying, here's where Pepper sits.
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
Like that means anything to Hermanasante.
You couldn't have heard that. And
then you sniffed the chair.
Mr. DeSante wanted to go
He
through
said,
the
water. Speaking of which,
you had a very
thirsty.
funny show today.
So anyway,
Like
I said
funny
Mr.
show.
DeSante. Anyway.
You know, I was ready to just start asking him, how are the Shondells? Yeah, you guys ever talk to him? Because I get so fucking annoyed when something gets thrown back.
Yeah.
That's why I don't plug fucking guests.
Yeah.
I like to say I'd rather plug Nichols.
Where was it coming from, anyway, Tommy James?
That's what I said. Where you coming from, motherfucker?
From under a tree, apparently.
All right, come on now. He does the hanky-panky. All right, so you feel like you are well in control and unmasked.
Yes.
Because I will say this. No one else is.
Right. Yep.
Do you like the idea of doing it here, or do you feel like it needs to be in a big club?
I like the idea of doing it here. I like
Just
this.
until we get used to the serious people.
Exactly. Until we get it up and running,
Yeah.
again, this season.
They're just...
Feels like a little bit more control.
That's what I like to do, have a little more control.
Well, that's true.
Then so those are easy bookings, right? But you know what?
These are, people coming through town.
Right. Well, it's also New York.
Yeah.
But those are people going through comedy clubs. That's not even people going through theaters.
Right.
That's not even movies coming out.
Book tours.
And books, when someone does a bio is when they're really ready to do that type of thing. And I told those guys before I wanted to do Chevy Chase and Steve Martin. Both did bios and either didn't get approached or didn't get sold properly on it. A lot of these fucking guys, they think, like a Mr. Hermanasante, oh, radio, that sounds like a nightmare. All you got to do is not be a total dick, and then they're like, that was the greatest thing that ever happened to me. Jesus Christ. Let me go back and tell Sylvester Stallone, my good friend, about this.
I'm going to make some of these calls here. I've never made a call like this before. Do you call a publicist or an agent?
Why don't you sit down and talk with Earl about it?
Okay.
Because there's no one a bigger bore ass than the late Earl Douglas.
Yeah.
By the way, and this is a total fucking shoot, because I know you fucking guys always think you can guess the shoots and whatever, but Earl continues to come in here every day at 3 o'clock. And we just talked to one of the bosses about it today, and he's like, you're kidding me.
He was in at 5:30 yesterday.
All right, Pixie says
did
PR
he?
is bullshit. Go to the agent.
Go to the agent, okay.
What time does he come in? 5:30?
Yesterday was
Yes,
5:30
yesterday.
day.
He'd like to be here when there's no one here but himself. But I know he's not working for us. And I just asked him about it today, and he goes like this. He says this to me. He goes, right now I'm an island to myself. And I go, yeah, but you're on their property.
This island is dropped in the middle of someone else's continent.
Yeah.
He doesn't. Yeah.
I heard the term he gave me was free agent. On my
Free being the operative word.
Companies get really, really uncomfortable with someone who's no longer working for them being...
Hanging around?
Yeah, and having access to things,
Absolutely.
theft.
Yeah.
And
I remember going to work one day and cops were waiting for me. They thought I was going to be so upset that they had cops waiting to come because the day before I had the boss said something and I grabbed his fucking tie and I pulled him up over his desk. But like I didn't hit him or anything, but his feet were like kicking and all. It was very funny. And everybody fucking laughed. And then the next day, he had a bunch of cops waiting there. But then the best thing ever happened, I started getting unemployment. And every time in my life I got unemployment, I could feel just like fucking Bugs Bunny. Like my whole life is just the best it could ever be. You're watching a movie and you're like this, getting paid. Getting paid for that. So, you're going to be helping out even on the booking, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, so I actually have to go sit down with Earl.
See, now you need him. Now you finally need him.
For the moment.
So, you got any aspirin over there?
Yes. That's
Okay.
a Bear Extra Strength.
Why do you have extra strength? You used to do the baby, didn't you?
Yeah. But they quit buying me the baby, even though I've asked for
You
it.
shouldn't take an extra strength every day. They say take the baby because it's better for your stomach.
Yeah, that my doctor actually has me like on something that's in between a baby and an extra strength.
Why?
Like a low
it's a
dose.
regular. But isn't they said that for what you need the blood thing for, the baby's fine. Like the extra strength doesn't thin the blood anymore. The extra strength has more to do with pain.
Oh, I honestly thought it was like more thinning.
No. An aspirin, the fact that it thins the blood is just a fucking byproduct of it. It's never been the purpose at all.
Makes sense.
We have low dose.
But it was interesting. If I would have 2 stents, I would fucking look into this kind of stuff. I wouldn't want to just hear about it on the street. So you take an aspirin a day?
Yeah.
The problem is that's not good for your stomach lining.
Yeah.
That's why they tell guys to take a baby aspirin.
This.
Googling for medical information is the strangest.
Yeah, that's
thing.
what I
I do it
take
all the
every
time.
day.
Nice. Now, open your mouth. I'm going to try to throw it in. You said bad for your liver. Which I'm going to believe that because I saw it on Paltalk.
There have been like these studies now, like all of a sudden I've heard that aspirin is now good for the liver. Saw that this week. And also saw where like frequent masturbation is now bad for the prostate. Where it used,
the best thing.
yeah, I mean, up until a week ago, it was what you were supposed to do for healthy prostate.
What the hell?
Everything changes. And, you know, that book that I've been reading about the healthier way to eat and all that?
This one right here, Wisdom.
Oh, not that one.
I'm following the wisdom diet.
One of the things he talks about is medically, you know, we find every year they come out with something that completely reverses the last thing you were told. And so you change your diet, you change your life, you know, because you find out this is killing you, that's killing you, and you just, then you hear something else is supposed to help your liver, and you load up on it, and then they find out it's bad for you. So anyone who's changing their diets and lives and medications to follow all these things that strictly, I think, is nuts.
I'm waiting to find out I can have orange juice again.
So what do you do? Just figure if it feels good, do it?
Yeah, and balance.
What about Hicks? You think he's in balance with his drinking?
No.
And drugs?
No, I'm perfectly
You know,
imbalanced.
a lot of the time,
He even has an odd number of flasks.
our you know,
Doesn't
like
make sense.
the old
Not
stuff, the
balanced.
stuff that's been around forever, the pyramids and all that, I believe all that.
See the pyramids along the Nile. Watch the sunset from a tropic isle. Just remember, baby, all the while you belong to me. Watch the marketplace in old. So you're not trying. You're just hearing me and going like this. I know that. When I stop, so do you.
I'm humming. I'm humming it.
I'm groaning.
I know
Yeah,
that
it's a
song.
groan.
Well, I don't know the lyrics, but I want to sing along because I know the song.
What are you, a fucking trombone? You're like having a fucking puppy.
Compliment.
Now, was I wrong about this? Because Deb was here today, was Fez showing off a little more? Was he in a better mood?
Oh,
the last
sure.
2 days, you've been in a better mood, right?
Yes.
Do you think that's because she's sitting here?
I'm going to say yes.
But why don't you realize this? She hasn't missed a show in fucking Coon's age. So you're showing off in front of her every day.
Right.
Why does she have to be physically sitting in front of you?
Should we get a cardboard cutout?
I'm like that shallow. I mean, I'm that.
You like the reaction?
Maybe that's what it is.
I think Jersey.
Also, doing the show in a
this.
nightshirt helps too. I think, nutty things like that. That helps.
Why?
Power of the Steelers.
Get real, Debbie.
Hey, you're on my
I
side.
think I'm going for the Cardinals.
You're a Steelers fan.
I might put down money on Cardinals.
I'm switching because there's too much Steelers now on the show.
All right, so what do we have? We're
Why does
doing
that
just the
happen?
regular show
yeah.
and with loved ones.
Yes.
Okay.
Why does
Yeah.
nobody want
And
to
we,
support them
We
because
have
they're on-
We have a problem?
the ECC. Did anyone talk to them about getting?
I just found out today.
Okay, all right.
So why is that a problem?
No, it's not a problem. I just needed to call them. That's all.
No, you do.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. What's the problem? You have some work to do? There's a problem. This is extra work for me. This has to cause a couple major problems.
But shouldn't the other guys, the bosses ahead of us, be
They
calling
don't.
today?
Trust me,
They
I've
don't
gone
know what
over
to
that
do?
with them.
Okay.
They don't do that.
Mm.
And we're gonna get stuff from Artichoke Pizza.
Ooh.
Fez is gonna be giving us money for that.
Nice, Fuzzy.
I see you holding the card.
Now, the problem is that we understand artichoke pizza has to be hot as hell.
It's really much better if it is.
So with the fact that we can heat it in the microwave help or no?
I've heated back up in the toaster oven and it tasted fine.
Yeah, probably.
The toast oven here.
Mine is not what we're looking for. We're looking for span.
So then,
fucking
if we
pasta.
start at
Yeah.
4, we can have it here at 3:45.
Why so early? Why don't we have it for the game?
The
Post
game?
Okay.
Yeah, we need it at 6:18.
How about doing this? We don't eat on the air, unlike today.
All right. We'll send Scruffy to pick it up at 6 o'clock.
Why so late?
If he picks it up, then
You know what? There'll be no traffic. Everyone's home watching the game.
This is New York. There's a lot of fucking faggots in this town.
They're not driving.
Disrespect.
They're not driving though.
None taken.
There will be nobody driving in the city on Sunday during the game.
All right, let's bet. Last year when I came here, this was the amazing thing. When I was coming here, the entire sidewalks were filled with people with covered dishes.
Yeah.
People were going to other apartments to watch games, and it was the cutest, small fucking town thing I ever saw.
But once the game starts,
Mm.
it's settled.
I got invited to a Chelsea party.
I bet you fucking people was it suck and fuck for the next 8 hours?
Come back.
No, Super Bowl.
Who invited? Are we both invited or just you?
Just I got invited.
oh, whoa.
Sure, I could bring a guest.
Elitist.
Plus one.
Sure, I could bring a friend.
I'll show up down there with the tightest asshole that fucking Berg's ever seen.
Don't. I'm trying to make friends.
So I show up with the widest asshole? I don't
they'll
know what
all
you
go
want
for
out
you.
of it. Gaping. Excuse me, fellas, this asshole's pretty wide. You wouldn't be interested here. Like sticking your dick out a window.
Nothing to see here.
So you want to go to that instead?
No.
Oh.
Why not?
No.
You can invite him
I've
up
been
here.
here.
Why don't you invite a couple of them up here?
Ew. I mean, yeah.
We can put plastic
know
over
if
the
that was
couches.
Why would you have to, Red?
AIDS protection.
Holds him down. as
Wait,
they come in.
you came in late. If you're laughing at those jokes, those fuckers, that's the throwdown. That's their fucking N-word. See the pyramids along the Nile.
What is that song?
You belong
Just remember, darling, all the while, you belong to me.
From some movie, though, that I can't remember.
the one that you just talked about.
Yeah, Natural Born Killers.
That's it.
Where was
Hey, nailed
that
it.
DVD? That CD?
Yeah.
When did we
Thank you.
talk about that?
Well, don't let them know. I took it from them in their thing.
Oh, yeah.
What? True Romance.
Yeah.
Were you looking for it?
No, I would just want to put the first song on the iPod, the old iPod.
No, you want the first 4 songs.
Oh, really? I love that.
Well, I'll just copy it.
No, nothing like it. Nothing like it, Mr. Hummer.
I almost figured it out on the keyboard the other day, but
Almost.
Oh, that's right. That's how all this started.
Yeah. Yeah, when I went in the other room, I came back here and stopped talking.
Pepper
was annoying people with a keyboard.
No, it's almost it, Dave. Keep on going.
How long do we, all right, because you should be the one who forces us back into business.
Oh, sorry.
Because you are the acting executive producer, and Dave, so are you. So both you guys are in charge of Pepper.
okay. All right.
All right.
And the boss was
Tie
telling
my
me,
shoes.
So strong.
We were thinking for...
the boss was told me this the other day, which I loved, that I should be free of any worries.
No, it's true.
Ron, you shouldn't even think about a thing. You should just wander in there without a care in the world. And I go, you mean like my regular life? And they said, yeah.
So, if Chris is coming in tomorrow, we're definitely going to do a sit-down with him after the show.
Well, that's when we cancel him.
This is his third rescheduling, I believe.
Well, it's good
Third
that
or
he came in
fourth.
after I'm on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time we come in, no heroes welcome.
Yeah, but then he's going to lose all his Fezzi points. You know it is. For his own good, maybe you should cancel him.
Maybe we should have him
Go
out on top.
Stays positive Fezzi points.
You're doing so well right now, Chris.
By the way, when Dave, when Paulo left here yesterday, he said to me, he stuck his head, he goes, I love you, man, and I'm going to see you on the other side.
Oh,
And
no.
off he went.
Jesus Christ.
And I said, all right, take it easy, dead man.
Dead man reviewing.
He's going to die because he owes $70,000. Uh-oh, look at this from the Paltalk. Go Cards
Oh, come on.
from Casey.
I never rooted against the Giants.
That's
did I?
probably only because
Did I
I
root against
just
the
said it.
Giants?
Well, interesting.
Well, yeah, you rooted for the Eagles.
Deb, you
But
root
quietly. I didn't say, I with respect for you guys, I kept quiet the whole time.
How about the Patriots last
Yeah, but
year?
I stayed quiet, and any time that I didn't get up and cheer for them when they did.
Oh,
You were
good.
like all Brady nuts, I remember.
Yeah, she was.
No, I was. It wasn't Brady nuts. It was the three of them: Brady, Moss, Welker. I just I loved watching them play because I just thought they played not the last part of the season. It really fell apart, but. First, I don't know,
like
2/3.
Here's what Newstyle said. Deb roots for anyone.
Not true.
She's a rooter.
Not true. Not true.
Who is your all-time favorite team?
Steelers.
It really is?
Yeah.
Really?
The football's the only sport I watch.
Oh, that's good. But I mean,
Soccer.
if somebody would have said to you 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 8 years ago, who's your favorite team?
It would have been
Steelers?
It would have been the Steelers, but
Right.
it's not like I'm a hardcore.
You don't have to.
I'm a girl football watcher.
First of all, I think
I'm a girl fan.
I think any girl who actually knows the game a little bit and can follow it is a positive thing.
But I'm not what
That's
you.
why I'm easy on Fez.
I'm not what you call a hardcore fan. I'm a fan of the Steelers because. When I was growing up, that's what my dad was a fan of, and it just had good
Bandwagon
memories.
jumper?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Is it all about the 70s for you? Is it all
Yeah.
about Terry Bradshaw?
It was about when I was a kid, yeah.
That's why the big teams that are like that are the 70s teams.
Uh-huh.
Look at it. We brought up the Cowboys, the Steelers, and the Raiders. And that's when football first became a prominent national sport. Monday Night Football started.
And there's some
That-
Dolphins fans,
Yeah, I was
too.
going to say, would you throw Dolphins?
I would not.
In tri-state area, I know too many people from New Jersey and New York who are Dolphins fans.
I would say I would give
I don't like
in Fez's area. There's a lot of Dolphins fans, and maybe some down south. But around the Northeast, I don't think there's. I don't think you would even compare it to because believe it or not, they were the early '70s team.
Right,
Well,
yeah.
we're talking about late '70s.
Yeah.
And I think there's a huge difference in. It was almost like the start of the internet, and then once the internet got going.
Uh-huh.
So I really think it has to do more with time and the way that team broke up. They just exploded, went in different directions. The fucking WFL bought them out. This is one of these things I think too much about. They probably shouldn't. I make too big, Anthony. I'll have it. What I'm trying to say, I think if a girl wants to like the Steelers, that's nice.
But I'm not what you'd call a hardcore fan, like by the definition of most people's hardcore
No,
fan.
but you could sit and watch a football game and not annoy the guys.
Right. But I
That's
do
a
agree.
lot for a girl.
I agree with what Casey's right now that I usually do. If I don't have a dog in the fight, I will prefer the underdog. And I also think Larry Fitzgerald's great. And if it wasn't the Steelers out there, I probably would be looking at the Cards.
I do this. My thing is I always choose the favorite. I just love the favorites, and I love to see them
I
dominate.
hate being favored.
I like
Hate it.
underdogs. I like underdogs, but I like
Yeah, it's
Roethlisberger.
Yankees.
Well, I'm a Yankees, a Duke fan.
I tend to go
Notre
to
Dame.
I think I tend to go to underdogs unless it's a team I just really don't like.
Well, I'll say this. I didn't like Roethlisberger much at all until this season. He proved a lot to me this year. The fucking kid's tough as
I've
nails.
always liked him. He was fun last year, too. Remember we were watching that game?
No.
He was scrambling in and out.
Hey, my name's Roethlisberger. Look at me, everybody.
I think he's fun. I like him.
All right.
He plays through a lot of injuries.
So now it's you against Casey.
No, because now I'm just starting to think that,
should
fuck
do that.
it, why not have Kurt Warner win this thing? Well, let's let the old man win
back
one
again?
last one. I think I'm going to go
Who's got the balls in that family?
No, I was the one who just started the Cardinals talk.
No, you didn't. Your wife did.
And then you flipped
when
again.
she put gold cards, start this whole thing.
No. I said it, and she said go Cards.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Thanks,
Really?
Debbie.
Yeah.
Yes.
I missed
But then you flipped.
No, I said I liked Roethlisberger.
Because you said you look
I
too much
didn't
like
flip.
the mascot.
I didn't flip. Let's go Cards. 24-21 Cardinals, Kurt Warner.
I will say this. I might be taking a cards bet on this, just to make a little cash for myself. If I can get up over the 7.
I'm going to root for them.
Well, now that Fez put his pants back on to go out and shake Armando Santes, and I'm worried that we're jinxed.
You fucking idiot, Fez. You went and ruined it. Why would you put your pants back on?
I didn't feel it was proper to meet Armando Sante pants.
You met him. He came in here. What did you have to do? Touch him to feel better?
No, after the botched bringing him in, I wanted to make sure the going out was taken care
Oh,
of.
yeah, right. Man, Mike is right. I got the cards post 27 yesterday.
All right.
Fez gave it to me. What was that, 5 Gs?
5 Gs.
Yeah, I thought it was $5.
$5 is a fucking waste of time. You bought my lunch today. I already forgot about it. And then here's the thing. When the kid came back with Fez's change, I put it in my pocket. I didn't remember it. So he's running around crazy going, Ron, I go, dude, I got no fucking money. He goes, just check. I reach in and I find Fez's money. I find it's $30. And I go like this. Hey, Fez, I do have your money. Well, I'm going to keep this 10 right here. And Fez is like this. Perfect, thanks. Take it.
Thanks, Scruffy. You're aces.
Scruff.
If you just put it in my hand.
Only money.
See the pyramids along the Nile.
Hicks, I need a lot of reminders tomorrow.
Good. For what?
We have 4 live reads.
Of what?
We have 1 Pro Flowers,
Jesus.
where they'd like less candy talk.
I'm so sorry.
We came up with a good point here. When she went with the candy, right?
Oh, I'm so
Why
sorry.
didn't you just roll out of it? Give it 5 minutes. Why would you still keep muscling through?
I didn't know if it would still be around 5 minutes late. I thought it would be weird to bring it back up again.
No, you could have just went into a Pro Flowers. But, I mean, once we had already, blown that, just fucking abort it. Don't act like, I don't care. I'm landing this plane one way or another. I don't care if there's a fire on the runway.
And then 3 porn.coms.
Whoa, moly. Why would they even want that?
Why do they want people to go to their fucking
Jesus.
sites?
Porn's free.
1 porn commercial per hour tomorrow.
All right, well, that's not a big a deal.
Big tits, small midgets.
You got a real site?
No.
Tranny fuck
But it
my
should
wife.
be.
Not yet.
What about I'm Chinese? Is that still a real site?
Dicks and fingers.
I forgot about it.
Wasn't there one called 24 times in 24 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, we looked at teens kissing, and it's not teens kissing. Thank God.
So, first of all, any schoolgirl site, those schoolgirls are 40.
Yeah, it's that. It's typical.
And that's why I hate porn. You see some girl just fucking covered, like she'll come in, like she acts like she's a psychiatrist, and then you just see this big shoulder tattoo.
awesome.
Welcome to my office. And then they won't set the mood. There's no fantasy. You know what I mean? Like it's always
They've
like,
given up.
let's take a look at your big cock. Like you're not even trying to set this up. You know, make it a little tension. Do you ever notice in a porn, nobody will say no now. It's just like directly into everyone's taking their clothes off. I don't want to get into a boogie nights thing here, but the art is out of the industry.
There's no
It's the
story.
internet's fault.
There's no story. There's
It's
no.
fault? Internet's fault.
There's no arc.
Yeah, you got to have an arc of a storyline.
Not anymore.
No. Give me 3 acts.
Janet Jameson used to have an arc, and she's like the last one. Now they don't care about
She could be the arc of the muff diver.
it. Jessie Jane's the new one. She's on top these days.
Yeah.
Right, Pep?
Yeah. She's in Pirates too.
Jessie Jane's been around for a long time too, though, right?
Yeah.
This is a different one.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a new.
It's
All right,
Jessie
like there's
Jane.
always a new Savannah.
Jane.
Yeah.
Jessie Jane, yeah.
See the pyramids along the now. What have you guys? What was that fucking porno room 328? Is that? It was supposed to be fucking crazy. Have you ever heard of it?
Porno Room 328.
No.
Yeah, I think it's just called Room 328.
No, I've never heard of it.
Maybe I'm making it
Look
up.
at me. I don't have
well,
more knowledge.
you like football. Maybe you know this.
No. I'm not the title.
By the way, the dog hat does not go along with the old school Steelers
no, it
jersey.
didn't.
And the turtleneck.
No,
Yeah.
The purple.
I dressed in the purple turtleneck with the pink vest and the pink hat, and that way.
I see.
And then I put the jersey, and then I said, "Oh shit, I've got to wear my jersey every day this week," so I threw the jersey on over.
Good point.
Hat off if it helps. No, big crease.
Big hat crease.
Put the hat on backwards.
But I never care for that when they.
What is that about? Are you tired today? You're oddly different today.
I think I slept too much.
You been into the Tito's?
I think it's no. I think I slept too much.
Casey wants the hat back on.
I wish we had Tito's.
She loves the dog.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Casey has a dog hat, and so does Dave.
They send too much clothes on.
Oh, I
Why
know.
was your dog hat dead?
We should.
I've got plenty of extras. I have several colors.
I like the blue one that you gave me.
Yeah, but your head's so tiny. Give me your hat.
Yeah, it is tiny. You have to,
No, just leave it alone. No,
all right.
just leave it here. See if anybody can get her pinhead hat on. Look at that.
Close.
What?
I couldn't even wear it as a yarmulke.
You look like the guy who would have one line telling us that Dorothy's missing. Steve Turner, dog, you're out of here. Pass it around.
Good luck with that noggin.
Oh my God! Your biggest head of all. Oh,
Giant head. I have a hard time buying hats.
I get it on.
That's actually a little too small for Dave.
Yeah, it is a little.
Go put
bit.
your head in the thing. It looks pretty good for you. Newspaper. That doesn't even make sense.
That's got a newspaper hat.
The hair.
It gives you that Ron Howard look again.
That's what I mean. I felt like an old 31-year-old newspaper boy.
Macadamia says porn doesn't need an arch. It ends with a climax. But it doesn't have to be that way. It could have something to it. See the pyramids along the
Well, I guess
aisle.
that's who's watching, and the only thing you care about is the finale.
Yeah.
If you're gonna fast forward to it anyway.
Right. You're right.
But when you get bored, I don't know. I'm a girl. What do I know? But I would think you'd get bored of that.
This is the way every porn should end, right here.
Cheapy porn.
Uh-oh.
Something bad happened.
Uh-oh. I came in my own pants.
That's porn.
This could be Fez's porn.
Oh, here comes Fez.
That was just made to make fun of you, Fez.
Oh, here comes Fez.
They kind of look like fucking prize guy.
Here's a porn I really like.
Yeah.
Oh, forgot to use a condom.
I don't even know what this one is. That's just listed as baby fuck drop.
What?
Yeah, I don't even know what this means. What about this porn?
Leave the kid alone.
Just a quick leave the kid alone.
That's after Sheepy's rape porn.
Uh-oh. You know why we started calling that the Sheepy horn?
Why?
We used to call it the loser horn. And then we saw that Sheepy had put on ronfez.net that sound effect is costing us listeners. That people hated so much. We used to play it when people missed the question, yeah. So he gave some kind of cocky anti-Ron and Fez post. The only one I've ever seen him do. And then we started calling it the Sheepy horn, going like this. You know why I call it this, Fez? Because Sheepy loves us.
I always thought Sheepy horn was just the universal name for it.
No.
I had no idea.
And he said, my friends didn't like it, and I wanted to help.
Who would complain about that?
Who would turn off a radio show?
I can't stand that 2.2 seconds of trumpet playing.
You better tell those radio guys, Sheepy.
They're crossing the line this time with that 1930s horn. What kind of horn is that?
He just wrote, hey, when I go to Comic-Con with Fez, it's going to go from Sheepy horn to Sheepy porn.
Whoa.
So porn.
Overstepping bounds.
In all honesty, Fez, would you just do us this and consider this a date with Sheepy?
I'll consider it a date with Sheepy.
That means you got to go for a closing move.
Yeah.
For the closing move is fucking tummy sticks.
You can't just you gotta end the
crazy
date.
hair.
Just my hair coming down.
What's wrong?
Everybody's taking their hair down.
I'm just showing it off.
Fez can't change his hair.
He can push it up somehow.
Not without the hair club for men.
Oh, Fez.
You're not losing your hair.
You do like you did on
You know
Halloween.
that's not his hair, right? That's his plugs.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Really?
Seriously? We did that before we even come in here?
Yeah.
No.
I wouldn't have this much.
Come on, you got to do yours like this.
Pulling my chain.
They don't want to do that. But. Dave doesn't have a hairband.
I won't go.
You got to even go up a little higher.
I told Pepper to do the sideways 80s ponytail one day. Just come into the show and do it. He still hasn't done it.
Maybe tomorrow.
Please.
You know who's always great with a ponytail is Willie Nelson.
Oh, yeah.
He gets so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
He actually wears pigtails like an idiot.
Yeah, he does. It's fucking weird.
As he did, the dad just came out of the pool.
I don't think Pepper's going to stand up.
No.
Well, I had to double mine in half.
Double in half, twist it.
I had to half my hair, otherwise it would just flop down.
Why did you stop doing your hair?
I don't know.
You just stopped cutting it all together?
Yeah.
You can't reach to here?
I don't think so.
Oh, yours is nice. It's like mouse ears.
You have to be able to. You got to flip your
I
head
had a
all
sumo
the way
thing going.
upside down to do it.
He's got to assume
Fez, I
weight.
beg you to get back this meeting back on track. We went from porn to putting our hair up oddly. So, Fez, do you want Debbie in here every day? Is that what you're asking for?
Sure.
All right.
All right.
So you got to go to the bosses over that.
So we're going to have Chris in tomorrow.
Yes, you said that an hour ago. You're trying to make sure you still eat pay? Debbie doesn't go blowing by you like a shot?
So listen closely.
I would.
Closely.
I would do that. I would do it to him.
So
listen closely. Listen closely. This is going to be tricky.
So I think if Chris is going to want to plug, he should have to do some things.
Yes.
Some of the things he should have to do are he's going to have to tell us what he doesn't like about Little Frenchie. He has to do it. If he doesn't, he can not plug anything.
All right, that's good. It's got to be real.
It's got to be real.
It can't be like, the thing I don't like is I don't get to see her all the time.
She's too sweet. Yeah,
I hate that.
She can't do that. He has to give us at least 2 people.
Getting there.
Best I could do.
At least 2 people in the Ron Fez showroom who piss him off.
You look like you got pushed over.
His hair's all fucked up.
You look ringless.
That.
You look like you're going to prom.
He did a good confession last time he was in, so Mafia Life Chris confession would be nice.
Wait, yeah, the last time he was in, he told us the kid jacked him off.
Yeah.
Let's just get him to repeat that story because it's devastating to him.
All right. Jack off story. So he can do a plug with the jack off story if he gives us 2 people in the Ron Fez showroom who piss him off, or .net.
Hi.
For every person who pisses him off and the reason why, he can do a plug. And then for everything he doesn't like about Little Frenchie, he can give a plug. So if he doesn't like 7 things, then he can do 7 plugs.
And they have to be voted upon.
Yeah.
As like, you know,
these have to be legit.
That's good enough.
Right.
I want
Or
to
we
be
think it's
something like,
legitimate.
my biggest problem is she dates blacks. Something so inappropriate that everyone hates him for it and refuses to buy his cigars. By the way, seriously, all kidding aside, I know you have your problem. Sweetest guy in the world to us.
Who?
Mafia Life Chris.
Yeah.
Could not be sweeter.
He's nice
The look
to you,
on
then.
his face today when he brought in that, and then this is his luck. He wasn't here with Armand Asante. So I see him coming in when I'm already like almost finished the fucking interview.
Right.
And he looked just so freaked out and weirded by it. But luckily for all of us, it went really well.
Yeah, I was
At least
great.
from Armand's point of view.
And
I'm
it
sure
wasn't.
I won't go to listening threads ever, but I'm sure they hated it. I wrote Z's and fuck this place.
Right.
And it wasn't at all embarrassing when I said he was hot.
Still held up.
He looked
Totally.
He's half Irish.
Which is weird,
Is he?
right?
Yeah.
He looks
He's Irish and
completely
Italian.
Italian.
And his name is Armando
And
Santos.
how many times has he played like Spanish and stuff like that?
Always.
Is that his real name?
I thought he was a lot more
I believe it is.
Cuban or something than.
Totally.
And
Do you
He
know
was
why?
great in the
Yeah.
fucking Mambo Kings. Great.
Yeah.
Do you know why you think that? Because what's his name is like
Banderas?
no, what's his name? The other one in the Mambo Kings.
Antonio Banderas.
Antonio
There was
Banderas.
one more. There was
Yeah,
one more.
Antonio Banderas has become the Armando Asante character, so that's why you think of him as Latin.
Yeah.
He took over,
Well, he
but
is
not
Latin,
as well.
He
Right.
is Spanish.
Right.
But he was in Hoffa, too.
Who
But
else?
Armando Asante, when he, oh man, back in that part
Private
of
Benjamin.
so sexy. Playing soccer. He was a
Mhm.
soccer player.
Well, we never saw him play. We just saw him put on his clothes and
Good
soccer
enough.
clothes late and go driving out in his cool car in front of his giant fucking castle house.
Right, good enough.
Yeah. But see, that was one of those times that I was able in the theater to go, hey, there's a good-looking guy right there. I think that you have to be so fucking good-looking for another guy.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand Brad Pitt, but then it always weirds me out when someone brings up someone I know
Yeah.
and says that. I'm like, really?
But see, Armando Asante, he's not. Brad Pitt it's just worlds apart. Brad Pitt's just kind of pretty, and Armando Asante, he has something that
A mannish man thing?
Yeah.
Because I think Brad Pitt is a mannish man, too, though.
Really?
I think men would feel comfortable around Brad Pitt.
Oh, yeah.
Where I don't know if they would
It's a rock
necessarily
fan.
feel comfortable around a Johnny Depp.
If you're
What about
into
George
drugs.
Clooney? You find him attractive?
At times, I mean, he's always attractive, but
Yeah.
sexy only at times. Sometimes he's a little. Some people really like that boyish thing, but
Right.
See,
You think he's boyish?
I think he can
I don't.
be very boyish at times.
I would classify him as handsome.
Well, what's the difference?
Yeah, I'll go handsome.
What's attractive and handsome? We're fucking splitting hairs here?
I think attractive.
But
well,
I don't see him sexy.
Handsome is like when
yeah,
you say
exactly. I think that's what attractive is. I think
think
attractive is sexy,
like when you call a chick
And
like
handsome's not sexy?
and
Yeah.
handsome is
No.
just more kind of classic.
I think of attractive as just what they look like and that their features are appealing.
You know who I think is handsome? Cab. Handsome Cab. Thank you. The only one who laughs at me. The only one.
I did.
But not as good as
No, she was sitting closer.
Dave, you look...
That's for you.
Let me just say this. With the hair and the face, you look more like Poseidon than ever before.
My favorite Greek god of all time.
We gotta get it. We've gotta get one fucking thing of you
With the rod.
Yeah, the big fork.
Yeah,
The big
trident.
fucking-
Trident.
Yeah, nice word, Trident, boys. Who had it first?
You know where you can find one too.
Okay. Thanks, Pete. First.
You know where you can
Well,
find
who's got a trident?
Where?
one say now.
Write it down.
Who do you look like right now?
I don't know. Is the disheveled guy?
No.
Great.
I want to say Rosie O'Donnell, but
Oh,
that's
that
not
hurts.
it.
Your town is called...
Oh yeah, that's right.
So you need a toga.
What you just said.
Just came over
Poseidon,
me.
New Jersey.
Look where she hit me right
Just hit
there.
Ron.
Jesus Christ.
That's insane.
Look what she did to me.
Fuck.
So
I did
wrong.
not do that.
You didn't?
No.
Take it
thought you
down a
just hit
notch,
me.
Debbie.
I'm not a sub.
Take it down.
It was his arm.
That's right.
I hit this arm. It's totally another arm.
Okay, if you swear you didn't do it, you didn't do it. What was your next thing? Because you're on fire today, Davey Mack.
No, I had the
You're
mafia
making
like
up for
Chris.
fucking Hicks and Fez.
Maybe off the Paltalk. I'm sorry, Paltalk, but off that, Fez and I have a project for this evening.
Oh, what time's that
we
start?
might want game, but whenever doesn't have to start.
I have to
now.
make. I think I have to make one phone call.
But do you have a psychiatrist to go to?
No.
Okay.
You better schedule one. Who you calling?
I have to call someone over at Sirius who reached out to me, so I just need to make
Who's that?
contact. Annabella.
Oh, about the other one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are you going to say? Everything's going through Fezbot W?
Just, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then let on that, we're all still good friends, so don't ever worry about a thing.
No.
Actually, do you have that song, Don't You Worry About a Thing? Don't you worry about a thing. Annabella Fezbot here, I'm just going to play a quick song for you.
You got it, right?
We cool? All right.
Is Scruffy putting that thing together for the project?
Yeah. He has all that.
Is that what he's doing back there?
Good dog.
You just hear him walking around. Scruffy? Here's Scruffy.
Here's Scruffy Girl.
I can't find Scruffs.
All right, Sheepy, are you going to consider this a date with Fezzy?
Does he want to make it a
This
date?
is a fucking total shoot.
Total shoot,
total
yeah.
shoot. This could be a first date for both of you. Because I don't see a bad idea to have fucking practice. He says sure, but he's the top.
All right.
All right, he can think he is.
I'm not seeing him as a
That
top.
gets him out.
You think Sam Watley's the top?
Yeah, I am.
You're out of your mind.
No, I do.
If Watley's the top,
Absolutely.
guess what? If Watley's the top, nothing happens. He's at least going to have to come in and work his bottom in a while to see how a top does things.
All right.
'Cause He's not a man with original ideas.
Here's my resume. I've been bottoming for a while. And I think I'm really ready to move on.
Well, you definitely need a top mentor to fucking show you the ways.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Or else this will be fast as the top. I'm going to rub your knee now. And, it's going to be really, All right. Now you're going to watch TV with me.
Take off those gloves.
Mm.
Well, you need someone to introduce you, but that doesn't mean they have to be a dominant person who guides you.
Somebody has to show him how a dominant person acts.
Okay, that's true. Movies?
His life...
As Master
He
Joe
doesn't
walks by.
He doesn't watch movies.
Hello.
Do you watch any movies at all?
No.
Hello.
You don't read books.
No.
Porn?
No.
That would be
I thought
helpful.
that's what you meant by movie.
Yeah, it was. That would be maybe start for research.
Perhaps
Think of it
you
as
need to talk
research.
to Poseidon.
If only I could pray to a Greek god.
That'd be great if you used old 70s porn as research and that was all you knew.
Because he starts rocking his big, thick fucking stash.
Where's your mustache?
The tiny shorts.
Yes. That'd be so great.
Was Scruffy working on that?
Yeah.
I think I want to hang around for the shoot.
Should be pretty simple, pretty straightforward.
Is it just me
the
and
problem
you?
is you're in it.
It's just me and Fez,
Okay.
and just a little bit of dialogue on my
What do you
end,
say?
and then going to right to Fez.
By the way, it looks like he's already dropped it, as far as I can see.
I know. So this might be the final thing, or I don't know. Shouldn't be that long. And the main thing is to get the finale with the thing and the whatnot.
Get the who's it's with the whatnot and the thingamajig.
I can't wait to end the Paltalk so we can do this.
Well, I'm going to go make my phone call.
All right, we'll wait here for you. Talking about your sexual life. So, first date for both of them.
Very exciting. Ever.
All right, Sheepy, he is walking out right now.
Is this is a real? I think it's. Is this a real first date for Sheepy? Not just first date with Fez.
Sheepy, call us, would you? Hotline us. This and for now on, when I want you to call the hotline, I'm just going to do this. Sheepy, 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 Sheepy.
Call him. Pepper's picking you up, Sheepy.
Okay. Casey said she would do anything to have Sheepy introduce Fez to Nana as his date.
Well, is Fez gonna pick him up?
And I would say this. I would guarantee that they would do that for what I call the 9-month streak. So when she's really the day before, she's ready to have the baby, she has to run down 57th Street naked. With Fez chasing her with a rubber axe.
I'm not sure if she knew that she would actually have to do anything.
Well, that's what it says here. Do anything.
I know, but she didn't realize it was literal.
I like the fact that I've covered up my weird hair and you guys are still wearing yours. We got Sheepy here, away from Fez. All right, Sheepy, this is a real date?
Yeah, sure.
Now, can you make the first move?
Maybe.
If you don't, Sheepy, nothing's going to happen. Because he won't.
Well,
will you at least go in for a kiss?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Why does he act like this, Deb? You're his friend.
All I can hear is the dog coughing his lung up in the background.
That's fucking Sheepy, coughing his lung up.
Because Sheepy's a big-time bottom. That's why.
Jesus.
What? I didn't mean like that. I didn't mean...
Does he say Jesus like this when something comes up that makes him...
Yeah.
Does he go, Jesus?
But no, I just meant that you are not the aggressor in situations with other people, in relationships. In general.
Yeah.
See, it didn't deserve a Jesus.
Well, yeah, true. It's the term big bottom, kind of.
I didn't mean you had a fat ass, Sheepy.
Big bottoms, he's got 'em. Talk about bone flips, he's got 'em. All right, Sheepy, what about this? Could you at least cup his balls?
Yeah, okay.
Could you lean in and give him a kiss when you see him at Comic-Con?
Probably, maybe.
And here's the beauty of this. It's close to Chelsea. Could you say this? Hey, Fez, when we get out of here, could you take me down for a cocktail and maybe bang me up against the wall downtown?
Maybe. I can't. I mean...
Would you recreate 328?
No, I don't...
Just answer. Why didn't know... This is what happens when you and I talk, too.
Well, yeah. I talk like this all the time.
What's going on with the Watch Show, Sheepy? What was the last show about?
First started off with them talking about Obama. Then the second break was about emo music. And then the third break was Missy and Jeff fighting for like an hour.
What are they fighting about?
Money issues. It was, pretty, intense. It's online now on the whatshow.com for people who want to download it. But it was pretty intense, kind of weird.
Did you cry?
No, I didn't. But I did threaten to hit Jeff at one point.
Why?
It felt like he wouldn't leave Missy alone, and I was just angry. I just wanted him to stop, so I screamed that I was going to hit him.
Are you always on the girl's side?
Yeah, I guess so. That's who I mostly talk to, really, girls.
Now, is it real, or do they just do that because it makes good radio?
That fight was real. Friday was very real.
Sometimes it's fake?
I guess so. I guess Jeff has said things that he's over-exaggerated.
I see.
Come on, Bill.
What you got there, Dave?
It's not yours, Pepper.
Where'd you get the sandwich?
I found it.
You can have it.
Thanks, Debbie.
Where'd you find it?
I found it over here somewhere. It was very close to me.
Just enjoy.
It was very close to me.
Split it with me, Dave. Come on.
I'll give you a piece of the other thing I got in the fridge.
What's the other thing you got?
Yeah, what is
Travis gave me half of his sandwich.
What kind of sandwich do you have?
Why didn't you guys jump in and a half a Coke? Why didn't you guys jump in?
I didn't think I was hungry. I wasn't hungry.
Fez was buying.
I wasn't hungry so fast.
Scrooge McDuck was buying lunch today.
Did he wear pants?
I don't believe so.
I don't think Ducks can wear pants.
I'm not the big Disney fan that a lot of people are.
Yeah.
I never thought Mickey had a fucking funny line in his life. Pluto never did anything for me. I'd much rather go to Warner Brothers Land.
You know,
Absolutely.
I like Disney movies.
Never like Disney.
But not like none of the Mickey Mouse.
So many funny
Yeah, the
characters.
cartoons aren't fucking funny.
No, not at all. But I love like Beauty and the Beast and The Lion King and all that, and Aladdin and all that stuff, and that's kind of Disney.
Well, yeah, those are Disney films, but that's really them stealing
Right.
these old fables, which was brilliant.
Hated the Walt Disney characters, though.
Yeah, I agree with you. Anything original, blue.
Yeah. Daffy.
I don't even think the same people
Donald.
worked on the Disney kind of cartoons things as the animated films.
I would love Warner Brothers World.
It's amazing they don't really have a place.
Flags.
They're idiots.
Six Flags. But Six Flags isn't a Warner Brothers theme park. They just will have some things thrown in. It's not the same. You're not immersed in, the world of Bugs Bunny.
Have you ever been to Hershey Park?
I love Hershey Park.
They'll just be like a fucking Hershey bar walking around with legs. They don't even know how to pull it off. Like, just like a big Reese cup. Hey.
I'm delicious.
Do you like it?
I went there a while ago.
It's so old school. It's like it's in the early 1900s or something.
I love it.
They have the old. Don't anybody say. Let me say over here. Does he have a little something for his eyes?
Yeah.
Yep. He's got.
It's gonna be hysterical then.
It's great.
I can't wait to do this. Like Brutus.
Hershey's amazing, though.
Oh yeah, it's got. See, the original roller coaster was supposed to simulate a runaway train. Because people used to take trains back there.
Yeah.
So, like, today, that would be like, hey, get on the fake airplane crash. Just a ride that's twirling. So, it was the wooden trains. They sound so great.
Yeah, and you
just like
feel
clicking, Where the newer trains, things you're like, yes, we're spinning and all, but you don't feel like you're having the roller coaster experience.
There are massive clubs across the country that are dedicated to loving wooden roller coasters.
You know what? You're right.
Great Adventure still has Rolling Thunder, just for that reason. In case people like the old school type of thing. But then they have modern shit, too.
But what I don't like is when people say, I'm going to stay on it for fucking 20 hours or whatever. Just stop it.
Stupid. Plus, you got to wait online. Like an hour each
Yeah,
time.
it's always a disappointment. I like to either go to anything in the morning or last night.
Or when it's drizzling, you can get on Great Adventure. You can go any ride for
that's good.
To just fake that you have like a broken leg or something.
No,
fucking.
I talked to a guy.
People
This
fucking do
was
that shit
really
all the time.
classic when I did radio down. That he went and had a cast put on his leg, got in a wheelchair. He was totally healthy, and got through. And there are special lines at Disney for the fucking lame. And
same thing at Six Flags.
And they took him on everything. And the fact that he's just out
and his friend got to go, too.
Yeah, his friend.
Yeah. Oh,
He's
nice.
a Puerto Rican
With you.
guy. I thought it was just fucking brilliant. How'd that come out, Fez?
I left a message.
Well, I'll tell you this. So most of your phone calls are just messages.
It's a lot of me talking to a lot of voicemails.
Nobody takes your call.
You're nobody till somebody loves you. You've had a great week. Have you felt it?
Oh, no, I thought I had an awful week.
Really?
Totally.
What did you think, Dave?
Today and yesterday, very good.
Yeah, that's
really
the
good.
week so far, right?
Today.
We've had 3 days this week.
I'm sideways.
Yeah.
Well, why did you think? What went wrong for you?
Oh, I thought there was a lot of locking up. I thought there was...
Yeah, there's going to be that, but, I mean, you got off some great lines, though.
I had fun.
I didn't think so.
You what?
I had fun.
Yeah, I had fun, too.
A lot of energy both days I was here. And Monday, I remember Monday being great, too. I
Why
don't
are you
remember
hanging around so
anything
much
bad.
lately? I noticed that. Just popping in?
Yeah, just popping in. I really wanted to see Tommy James today.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Fucking Fez, beginning of his new regime. What happens?
Stop
pulling at his mustaches. I'm going crazy.
There are some of the mustache hairs are just so crazy long. I mean, even compared to the others,
Longer?
Where there's just like wild ones that are
He's destroyed you, Dave.
That are just
trying to
climb down my throat.
Dave's got a lot of hair. If you're doing hair too, that might help.
Sheepy's on right now, Fez, and said he's ready to make the first move.
Really?
Yeah. Well, are you cool with this? Why don't you use him as a practice target?
Oh.
Like in elementary school when you practice kissing with your friend. No, you probably didn't do
Your
that.
girlfriend?
Yeah, I didn't do it either. Somebody did.
I used to practice kissing with my cousins, my girl cousins.
I don't think I ever practiced kissing.
We called it practice kissing. We were kissing.
But you're kissing.
Yeah,
Right.
right. There's no practice to it. It's just actually kissing.
Yeah.
Fez, did you ever kiss your arm and pretend?
No.
Kiss a mirror?
Nope. Oh, I've kissed a mirror before.
Really?
It's
Oh, sure.
disgusting.
Yeah.
What? For what reason?
He thinks he's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Casey said her dad promised to take Dave, the kids, and myself to Disney in 5 years. I'm already excited.
that is a great trip.
What, Disney?
No, when you first take the little kid, the first trip there.
Well, you know, my cousin, or my nephew, he was living down in Disney. Now, he'll only go, if he works for them like a weekend a year, he can keep the past stuff. So he'll go down, work anywhere they need for just a weekend, and then he takes his sisters, their kids, his mother. They go like fucking 12 of them in, and they get free and all. Disney's I mean, there's not a huge amount of money, but the perks are fucking great in that company.
I need that job. I've never been to Disney.
That's weird.
Yeah, because I'm so like kid stuff.
Yeah, you so
Right,
kid
yeah.
stuff. But
you
now you
love
got to
it.
keep it going and never go.
No, I really want to go.
You want to be the person who's never been to Disney.
I want to go.
Then you can be like this at a party. No, I've never been to Disney. Feel good about yourself.
Crowd around and go, oh.
Maybe just go to Epcot and just never ever touch the Magic Kingdom.
No, I want to see everything.
Because, Fez, you say it's a great fucking thing, but I see more kids crying at Disney than I ever saw at their grandmother's funeral.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I've seen more kids get hit at Disney than anywhere else. There's so much pressure on the family to be there and enjoy themselves when they're coming.
Oh,
See,
man.
now, when we lived in Florida, so we would go over there and go, you know, when the kids were really little, we'll see like one part of the park and then leave. And the kids thought they were at Disney. And the next time we go to the next part of the park, you know.
Huh.
And they would be little enough that if they would find one thing and just stay with it, we just sit there with them all day and go, yeah, go ahead, enjoy. Why don't we fucking care? You know? Go ahead, yeah. You're in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I swear to God, I'm not even kidding you this. We stayed on the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids jungle gym for like 2.5 hours. But, you know, you could go fucking 15 times a year so you didn't care. These other people, they know they're coming down from fucking North Dakota once in their life. And they show up like the fucking Griswolds.
It's got to be perfect or else.
Got to do everything.
And it's a lot. It's like their life savings.
Right,
Right, yeah. That's true. Well, last time my brother and his wife took the 2 girls last time, and they ended up, the little one was just so not into it and such a pain in the ass, they hired the Disney babysitters.
Oh, God.
And the 3 of them just went out in the park and rode the rides.
I couldn't do that to the child.
And had the best
What
time.
the fuck is a Disney babysitter?
It's a
like
kid who abuses your kid.
Yeah.
What?
But they wear mouse ears while they do it.
Oh,
This is how they,
It's
this
like
is how
a
the kid spends the next 3 hours.
Oh, man.
It's like a service from the hotel.
Oh. Yeah, but you're going to blow your whole trip because your kids...
They fucking live an hour away from Disney. I know where his
Oh,
brother
all right,
lives.
for them.
Why do you leave the fucking kid? You hate him so much living with the mother-in-law. Fuzzy, you and Sheepy, this is a date.
Yeah.
What base first date?
I'd say first.
What's first?
Second.
First
Wait, is there really a second base
All right, let's go over the bases.
Wait, hold on.
for men?
Oh,
All right, let's go over
All right.
Let's go over the bases and we'll try to correlate it.
Do men, maybe men do that.
All right, let's go over it.
First base is the French kiss. So you use the F term,
All right.
the F words.
Yes.
So you're going to French kiss, and that's a definite.
I'll guarantee a first base.
Oh, shit! Yeah! Sheepy.
I mean, I'm not going to attack anyone.
But would you do it on the air?
What?
Yeah.
But then it's not on your date.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Hey, Franklin.
That's the second F word.
Franklin second base.
He's second base? Always.
He should be first base. He's an easy walk.
Are you still there? Yeah, you're in and out. What's up?
So, Sheepy, do you want to, like, I know we're going to Comic-Con, but do you want to go out, like, afterwards?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Hit the town, I mean?
So
yeah.
This is.
Does he know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's with you. He just is.
No, we didn't know.
Sheepy, speak up a little, honey.
Oh, yeah.
All right, bye.
Don't sound terrified.
All right, hold on. Before we get
Coaching.
anything, Franklin had to tell me
Oh.
that while we sat in here, we missed it. Earl was escorted out of the building.
Oh, what? He just said goodbye to me. He didn't even say anything.
Wow.
Who, Earl?
Yeah. All he said was goodbye.
What?
Did you know about this?
What just happened?
Earl was escorted out of the building by Joe.
So weird. Psychically, Joe just told me. I was outside.
Psychically? Joe actually is the one who did it.
How could he psychically tell
Wait, did they
you?
just hear
No,
that
I was just
cupcake
being.
shop?
Joe was just talking to me,
Joe
saying
to
that.
Dave.
Well,
Joe to Dave.
Joe got a call?
Yes.
I guess that's why Joe.
Serious
went-
HR does
saw him.
not want Earl in the building
That's surprising to me. I thought they would like him.
at all, unless we call ahead to Joe and say that our friend Earl's stopping by,
Friend of the show.
which they're cool with, but he can't just come in and out whenever he wants anymore.
How did Earl feel about it?
Joe didn't tell me. Joe just said, "Please report that."
On the air? Please report that.
No.
All right.
Did they take his card?
I bet, yeah, he must have.
All right, let's go back to the original topic then.
Okay.
It's so funny I got to hear that from Franklin. Franklin calls me. And then, you know what
So
Franklin
then
was saying to
Earl
me
called
when I'm talking
Franklin?
to him? He's going like this. Dave? Dave. He's calling me Dave.
Did Earl call, so Earl called Franklin, didn't even call you guys.
He walked right. He said goodbye to me like he had said goodbye to me every day for 4 years.
He's a
All right, let's go back
Franklin's
to
his
this
best
thing.
friend, then.
While you were gone, Fezzi said he would go to first base with Sheepy.
On the date.
All right.
And first base
All right, let's
is
go.
Frenching.
First base is Frenching.
Yes.
What is second base?
Second base is a feel, where
All
it's
right,
like
so,
feeling
yeah.
a breast.
You could go to second base with a ball.
It's going to be a
Right.
Over
downstairs
the pants?
Yeah.
not an upstairs
Yeah,
feel.
you
Yeah.
could ball cup. A ball cup and ass grab simultaneously. Sheepy, would you
Yeah.
do that to Fez?
Maybe, probably.
We gotta have definitive. Fez, would you do it to Sheepy?
Yes.
I can only guarantee first base.
Why? What's holding you up here?
I don't know where first base is going to lead. If it leads to second, maybe I get thrown out at first.
Who's gonna throw
He's
you
not
out?
gonna reject
Myself.
This will be like a rape.
can't get thrown out by yourself.
Yeah.
Are you saying he'll turn you off so much?
That's what I'm worried about.
Oh.
I don't mean to be mean, but I just want to
let
be
me tell
honest.
you, if you get turned off by any of this, how do you have a secret? What's third base?
Third base is finger.
All right, well, you definitely do a third base. That's
Fuck yeah.
finger in the ass.
That's third base?
Mm-hmm.
Finger.
I would not have thought that.
What did you think it was?
I would have thought it would have been oral.
Oral.
Fellatio? That's still an F.
Yes. If you want
Yeah.
to fix your F's, yes.
Face fuck. That's enough.
That's
See,
two.
I'm going to throw the finger in
The
with
double.
feel.
Yeah.
I think the finger gets thrown in with feel, and that you're making too big a deal out of this.
That makes sense.
Groping should be on with first base too.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think by the
Not
time
a-
We
you
used to
got
do
to finger,
kissing,
you're all the way home.
tits.
You're in there.
You're
Licking
finishing.
pussy.
All right, hold on. What was it?
We used to just do kissing first. Second was tits on a chick. Third
Obviously.
was some kind of oral thing, and fourth was sex.
That's what it was
That's
for
all.
us.
Very simple.
All
So
right.
that means it
By
should be
oral,
oral.
Would you put his balls in your mouth?
Teabag.
The right thing
Because,
to
yeah,
do.
that's the fucking greatest feeling in the world.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I'm putting. No, I'm not putting Sheepy's balls in my mouth.
Would you put your balls in his mouth?
Say yes.
He's got the best little line. Just underneath.
He really wants balls taken care of. It means a lot to him.
Yes or no? What would you be more comfortable with, Fez?
I would be more uncomfortable with Sheepy's balls in my mouth.
You know what, then? You don't have a secret. You do not have a secret. Because, let's say if someone brought up a woman to me, I can't say that I would be uncomfortable with her.
Any woman, though? I mean, maybe it's Sheepy that.
Well,
was the
if
problem.
Sheepy is so disgusting, don't even kiss him.
Okay.
Don't even start leading them down this fucking path of his.
Oh, phew.
Yeah. But what man, if they said they had a secret, wouldn't be attracted to Sheepy? I mean, that's a fucking chicken hawk right there.
It's a twink. Got it up.
Sheepy does seem like he'd be a prize in the community.
Yeah.
Much more of a prize, no offense, Fezzy, than the old fucking lady walking around with that white beard. The one thing you got going for you is Johnny Cash. Everywhere you're going to be going, it's with the Watley fortune.
Get all the good-looking young boys.
Yeah. Fucking, they're speaking half Spanish, trying to get their fucking mother into the country. You abuse them, you sick fuck. It's so abusive.
Will they be drinking that night?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Sheepy drinks
Going out
nonstop.
afterwards.
Sheepy's a fucking alcoholic, and so's Fez. And neither one of them can handle a drink. They
Yeah,
fall down and cry and throw up.
I said I would take him out afterwards.
Is it
after
on
the
Friday?
Comic-Con.
Where are you
Friday?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Are you taking them out to Chelsea?
Chelsea might be good because I've never... There's still a lot of places on the Chelsea list that I haven't gone to. I've been going, like, to the West Village.
But here's my point. Why are you taking them away around places with better guys with a fucking smoother hand than you?
Right.
You're working a fucking pimp hook. Your hand's so bad.
You could bang them on our house on Friday.
What's our house?
My house in New Jersey, but then we'd have to Paltalk it.
Well,
You
I
want
have
to do
the
that?
What show on
No.
Friday, on the 6th.
What's that?
You're calling out.
I have the What Show. We have
Buzz
special
will meet you there.
Come on.
Okay, you can call
Why
me
wouldn't
the
you?
What Show.
Why can't you take off the weekend of Comic-Con for that? You think they're going to miss their? And I'm using this loosely, producer.
They can get their own drinks one night, Sheepy.
Oh
shit.
Oh,
Ouch.
No, fuck.
Well,
Hey, that's my twink.
We're going to have Barb and Alex there on the 6th.
Oh, it's a big night.
And Ikers. Special announced Ikers.
Indy Mike.
Who's going to be in town next week.
Next
deal.
week or this week?
Next week.
All right, I don't want any part of this conversation anymore, Sheepy. I'm done with it. You're out. You get nothing. I'm going to find somebody else for him.
Good.
Oh, sorry.
I don't like when you try to set somebody up with something and they start telling you about their schedule.
Mm-hmm.
I like a person who goes, call me, I'll be there that night. That to me is somebody who's making a commitment.
He had it. He had it.
He had it all. I want somebody to say this. I've already packed the bag, and you give me the buzz, and I'll be there.
Yeah.
Then
You
you're
gotta be
like,
all in.
yeah, you got to push in the chips.
Oh.
Mm.
I had chips on my mind.
Do you think the chips went up in the guy's ass?
Maybe.
All right, so we're done with that. Sheepy's out. We got to find you somebody new. Somebody who wants in. Somebody who's going to like you for who you are. Gross and disgusting and old. You know what I'm thinking? A hooker for you.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're going to have to. You're going to have to fucking wait to the party.
What about gay date?
Male and female hooker.
Juice? With juice?
Why would I go there?
He's not gay. He has a secret.
I meant J date. I'm sorry.
Do they have those?
Yeah.
Do you know about these these J dates?
Dating sites.
Not the sites I don't know of.
What?
I saw some other like gathering thing. Like
what do you want to be at?
like a speed dating thing.
Like a
Speed
fucking
dating.
drum fucking center?
You would hate speed dating.
When are you going to tell the secret on the air?
Soon. Because I've felt better about it this week. This is the first week I felt better about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm definitely headed in that direction. It won't be long now.
So you're going to tell the audience before you tell your family.
Yeah, that's it's got to be the way to go.
And then if your family finds out, you go like this. And you want to lie to them, you go like this. That's my on-air character.
Did they ever ask you, like, have you met any girls or anything like that?
No, they never.
Because that's what I would do. If someone asked me, like, when you're going to bring a girl on, I would just turn to them and be like, come on. You're kidding, right? And that's how I would tell them.
They do not want the answer to that question.
Then don't force it on them.
I kind of got to agree there.
That's a good point because they don't want the answer to any questions.
Then
You know what I mean? I mean anything that goes on in my family.
don't put the burden on them then to deal with what's your personal issue.
Fuck them.
If it was coming up all the
Fuck
time,
'em
you
in
know,
the
they were
ass.
bugging you about, you know,
Right.
why aren't you bringing a girl home or
Those
anything?
are great
you
points.
have to tell them and be like, all right, just you got to get off my back. But if they're not, let it slide.
And if you bring it up on the air, they ain't going to bring it up to you, right?
No. Mm-mm.
What if you brought somebody home? Would they bring it up then?
Oh, no.
Then it would probably come up.
Even if you said, this is my buddy?
My friend.
I think it would still probably come up. Not all of them, obviously, but...
That Harvey Milk movie must have meant nothing to you.
No, it did. That was one reason why I wanted to do the parent thing,
well,
too.
This is why, though.
That is a good reason, but...
This is only as if you see this issue being bigger than yourself. If
Right.
it's all about you and your parents and you're not part of something bigger,
Right.
then forget it. But if you feel like you get strength by helping others,
Right.
you know, stand up.
I thought that in the movie, too. I thought that was, like, really, really powerful part.
I thought it was incredible.
Yeah. I thought it was a really good point in the movie. So if you're talking about, like, on a social level, about, you know, what's right to do on a social level, then, yeah, then that's a good point. But you're not doing that for you, and you're not doing that for your family. You're doing that for
the greater good.
The cause.
Yeah.
And you're not ready.
You don't see yourself as part of any community.
No. No.
Why not?
I don't know. Maybe I feel like I'm getting there, like the more people I meet. But right now, no, it doesn't feel like that.
So again, it's all about you. It's not about the community itself. It's all about what am I getting?
Should be, though.
Well, not necessarily. There's plenty of causes that don't benefit you personally. I tend to go through a lot of things because I feel like they're right.
Yeah, no, but
getting any benefit.
But in this case, I think that when it's a cause that's coming from your personal involvement in something, I think it's okay to sort out you first.
I do have one, the Civil War. So don't act like I wasn't part of it. My dad was Robert E. Lee. That's his real name.
The general.
The general. And he has a general store, oddly enough.
Can buy it legitimately.
Dave, you and Hicks seem disgusted by this.
So I can only imagine the amount of cum. I don't know. I mean, he should
twice as much.
I'd tell my parents.
It's disgusting.
If I was fed, I'd tell them.
Because some guys have twice as much.
I'd tell them.
But that's a lot of testosterone. That's the heavy testosterone, guys. Stay away from them.
All right.
Stay away.
How do you know?
Stay away from an alpha dog. Does he look like people are following him? Stay away. Or he is going to bury you in it.
Oh.
You know the alpha dog.
That's what dogs do. They bury things.
Yeah, but
Not
in
cum.
that, not in
Not dog cum.
Not in jizz. That is the worst.
Dog cum?
In my life, I still dream. What else we got, boys, for the big meeting? And do you have anything to get off your chest in terms of the Paltalkers?
No.
Do you want different camera angles? Do you want different times? You got it set up where it's happening at the same time as everything else? The sound, you get the sound at the same time as vision?
Yeah, it's
And that's a
great.
good thing.
Fantastic.
Do you want to take a look at the different camera angles? We could do that now. Think I'm joking, Debbie?
Paltalkers
Work
have some
through them.
issues, like to discuss.
You like camera angles?
All right, let's go to this. Lighting in studio is a very good fucking point. Yeah. Now, look, you see these lights here? Look up here, David.
Yes.
Stop playing with your fucking stupid camera angles. Yeah. These lights turn. Has anyone ever thought about changing that?
Well, recently I did turn that camera angle to go on number 2 and this to go a little bit over here so that...
The lights?
Yes. But I could only turn them with my hand. I got up on a chair and did that.
Have you talked to Mars instead, trying to push things?
I have not talked to him yet, but I will.
Yeah, talk to Mars and say there's some lighting difficulties ever since you guys fixed the studio.
And also with this, you can slide too.
They're just
it's track lighting.
Yeah.
You can move them anywhere.
There's just not enough, and they're not powerful enough. That's the problem here.
In my life, I'll still be...
All the lights and focus them in one spot.
It'd be like fry lamps.
And you'll sweat. You'll sweat. No, seriously, the truth is, people on Paltalk, 90% of them, it's fun to be able to peek in, and nobody expects it to be perfect or great or television quality, and it's cool the way it is.
Oh, well, that's very nice. You're very easy to get along with in person. Boy, on that goddamn thing, you're a pain in the ass every day. But in person, you're a very nice person.
Well, there's something to be a pain in the ass about, I'll be a pain in the ass about.
You are quick to find anything to disagree with Mr. Ron Bennington about.
No, I'm not.
You know what? I confused you with Barb, who is, no offense, the worst person alive.
I don't know how you can't get offended by that.
Thank you, Dave. That takes a lot of balls for you to be on my side. And I'll tell you something else. She laughed her ass off and Fezzi getting spit in the face. She laughed like I never saw her laugh before.
Just loved it.
Loved it.
Can't get enough.
And I looked at her with such disgust.
And Fez was having difficulty putting the pen in the cup today.
That was the funniest
Debbie
thing.
laughed at him.
I laughed so loud. I wouldn't be surprised if there are 4 threads on 4 message boards about that laugh theme ruining the show.
Well, I will say this. That type of thing that you won't hear me laugh, I'll go like this. I'll be doing the show and I go, what are you doing? What's going on over there? Can't get the pen in. So everything gets bothered.
Get it in the cup.
You have a difficult time being a human being.
Don't move easy.
Move easy. Trouble getting around.
In my life, I still believe in dreams.
I have my sales meeting tomorrow.
I hope you get the job. I hope you're escorted out of that.
If Master Joe shows up, I'll know what's gone wrong. So, anything I need to bring up in particular? I know some things I'm bringing up, but anything else?
I think so.
Do
For
it
sales and marketing, do what it takes. That was your advice to me?
We'll do what it takes.
Oh.
What are you meeting with them about? Where is this meeting?
It's going to be here before the show.
What time is that?
About 11.
It's a little early for me.
Yeah.
What are you guys whispering about, Scruff? What's the whole reason of having the after show? This would be interesting for people to see what you guys do.
They're not doing shit.
Yeah, I know. You want to go downstairs and smoke with me? Go ahead, Fizz.
Oh, so it's since I'm not meeting with the sales guy anymore, it's my first meeting with the sales and marketing people. So just going to throw some things out there and set up another meeting from that one.
Great. So this is a meeting to make more meetings.
It's a meeting to meet with other people in sales.
Ooh. Well, it sounds like that's a slam dunk. So what do you want from us? You want some ideas?
No, I didn't know if there was anything else I needed to I mean, I knew what I was going to talk to him about, like Unmasked, but I didn't know if there was anything else I needed to bring up. If you guys can think of anything. Yeah.
You know how good we do with the live reads. And if they need any, produced, blah, blah, blah. They need help pitching anything. Bring up some of the theme days to them. We do theme shows. Let them know that there's a new thing called We Chuck Pens.
Ow!
So if they ever need any of that done.
Now the pens are everywhere again.
Well, and there's also water bottles.
Oh. No.
Oh.
Harder.
Right, because the sun.
And don't forget all. Oh! All right, now that's not funny, guys. You could have put an eye out.
I am so going to bladder.
And let them know that we now have Clint Eastwood as a co-host.
Oh my God!
Wait till they get a load. Oh wait, what's his catchphrase?
You feel lucky.
No, that can't be it.
Go ahead and make my day.
Go ahead and
I
make
hate
my
zipper
day.
heads.
Go ahead, make my day.
Well.
It's Reagan.
I'm Clint Eastwood.
Isn't it go ahead and make my day?
Go ahead, make my day.
Right.
There's no and.
Is there
You
punk?
feel lucky,
Punk
punk.
is in it.
Because they added and in the song.
Do you feel lucky, punk? Go ahead, ... make my day.
Your hair's so shiny.
Well, I have gorgeous hair.
You really?
You tell us that every day, and everybody agrees. What, did a chick say that to you once?
No one's buying into it.
I am.
Thank you.
I have gorgeous
My
hair.
shiny.
What, you got a little thing for him?
Oh, I just.
That little thing right there, is that for him?
No, I want my hair to.
Say it,
shine.
Scruff. What did Scruff tell you that he
You wanted to know how to fade something out in the life.
Well, why tell him that he needs to ask that on mic? Like, this is supposed to be the curtain drawn back. Hey, Fuzzy, any luck about starting the show earlier?
Nope, because there is a problem with the replays.
Right, but show them the thread on ronfez.net where the people said we don't care about the replays.
I'll point that out to them.
Casey, did you see me in studio for the Paltalk?
I did, Daddy.
Oh my God! In real life, that Hicks's hair is so shiny. It looked like a bird shit on it.
Wasn't it gorgeous? Good fog.
It might just be that light that's shining on it.
Oh, yeah.
You missed it. Security walked the Smarter out of there. I don't know what he did wrong.
No,
Oh, Swatzer. What's a Smarter?
Smarter Kids. That's the
from
Miller's Crossing.
Miller's Crossing.
But isn't that a
Oh,
joke?
fuck yeah.
No, Smada is like some.
Bookie?
Well, it's like a little dirty rag or something.
Yeah, he's a Smarter.
Oh, all right. I thought you meant because he was, black.
Oh, what a racist.
Well, that's very close to
Fuck.
Schwarza Schmada. It's very close.
Hello, Smarter. Hello, Swatzer. Here I am in Camp Granazzo. Drop my Steelers shirt to the bottom of a lake.
Devastating.
You're not going to believe this. My old camp boyfriend is working at a restaurant I go to.
And then he disappeared. Restaurant, too. It's gone.
At least you got that one moment with him.
I had that moment.
Do you know that I did this gig in Fort Myers when I used to travel with all these different comedians, and so I made the front page of whatever the entertainment thing is, either Miami paper or Fort Lauderdale, I don't remember. But you remember that gig, the one we went to the spa and everything, right, Fez?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I'm on the front page of whatever the thing is, and comes into the club that night, and I hadn't seen her in many years, was my girlfriend from first grade.
Oh.
And she's like, I saw this, I couldn't believe it. She was stunning. We had just had the greatest time talking, and she's like, I listened to the show, I'm so happy for you and all. It was the sweetest fucking thing.
Did you recognize her when she
Fuck
walked in?
yeah, I recognized her.
Really? From first grade?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had known her before, after that.
Okay.
But she was like my, one of my first real girlfriends.
Oh.
She used to rip the buttons off my shirt.
From first grade?
Yeah, she was just like, not like making out, but like they would chase you and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I always go home without buttons, and my mom was like, what goes on there? But the girls used to tug at you. You like each other so much, you're just yanking and grabbing each other like little wild animals.
Yeah.
Because you don't know how to, do anything else.
Right.
But that has nothing to do with anything.
No.
Other than to say, look at me, I did something good. You believe it? We had a wonderful Smarter story, and then he starts into his thing.
My breasts are lactating.
That's not even good.
Hoi!
Hoy?
Hoi!
No, hoy.
Hey, what are we doing about your breasts?
Oh, the breasts?
Yeah.
Well, I still got to work on her a little bit. She's scared.
What's she scared of? That she
Moil.
will be a joke?
No,
not her
moil
penis.
in here.
Why?
I don't know.
She does want a breast, though?
I'm not even sure if she wants that.
Why don't you two sit down and talk, since it is your child? Before I say that the baby's going to be raised both Jewish and Catholic, why don't you two see if you're on board with it?
What we're going to do, definitely, is allow the child to choose. This is
Yeah.
this has been talked
Circumcision?
about.
But you're not going to at that age.
This is
You want him to get circumcised at 15?
Well, you're going to have
Ouch.
child circumcised, right?
Yeah, but some people are saying, that can happen right at the
course it
hospital after the birth.
Like it did to you.
Yeah.
But that's not the same thing as a... Yes.
He was
shocked.
Yeah.
All right, save it for tomorrow's show. Save it for tomorrow's show. Just put it on the subject, Dave's a dick.
Dave's.
Don't you get it? You can do this anytime you want. Make my gravy. Doesn't come to his med. To his maid. Go ahead, make my bed. By the way, all these people I'd like to have on the show.
You should do a line of food products.
By the way,
Call it that.
do you know who this is?
No.
Who's my favorite painter?
Bingo.
No, stop it. Living painter.
I don't know.
Chuck Close.
Oh, that's the guy who does the little...
Yes, the little things.
The photorealistic paintings.
And there's your favorite, Desmond Tutu.
He's the best twink ever. Maybe Fez should go on a date with him.
Desmond
Would you, Fez?
Tutu is a twink?
Well, you don't watch TV, but he's on the Sundance Channel. He's definitely a twink. He's the world's oldest twink.
Very cute budding relationship with Richard Branson.
He's gay?
Sir Richard Branson.
No, they're not
Fezzi
gay.
saw Richard Branson on the street before.
Yep.
I'd
Never-
love to meet him.
Did you ask him to do the show?
No.
Good move.
Oh, man. He's so great.
Fuck him, man.
All by himself, happy-go-lucky.
That's him. I don't know.
Me too.
He seems like that would be him. I really don't know what he is.
Just thinking, I'm a rebel and I'm a billionaire.
He is. He's such a regular guy, and he's such an extraordinary guy. He's very cool.
Is he? Or did he just get lucky with Virgin Records?
He didn't get lucky.
Hasn't stopped gambling since.
But he didn't get lucky.
You read his books?
Yeah. Close to failure. Oh, he failed so many times.
Speaking of which, how's Fez doing? Tell what I did there, Fezzy?
What's that?
Why can't you hear us?
I don't know. Oh, man.
You have headphones on.
You can't hear through the headphones?
I just couldn't hear that. I don't know what it was.
No, it still works.
Yeah, you can hear everything. You're better.
I'm trying to be on his side. It's okay. I have headphones on. Look at you. Can't wait to prove him
No, I just want to say it works. I thought maybe Pepper shut the room down or something.
No, it's still up.
So what else is on your mind, Dave?
Just let's rock and roll. Let's finish this week solid.
You're such a liar. You don't care how this week goes any more than I do.
Let's do it. Let's do this. We got a thing for Mafia Life Chris tomorrow. Should be decent.
Yes, we talked about that. Anything else planned for the show tomorrow other than the Mafia Life Chris?
I heard Bearded Opie wants to stop by.
Oh, enough with the Bearded Opie. That stinks.
I was told by the actual Opie on his way out that he likes it.
He didn't hear it yet.
He might have been playing.
I was just pitching him on it.
Oh, really?
He does what?
Oh, then.
And I told him about the dude thing, and he's like, I haven't said dude in years. I go, well, he thinks you're a dick. Why don't you get even with him?
Well, man, he didn't tell me the truth in the hallway.
Well, he's a kind man. Unlike you, he has a little bit of couth.
Tact.
There you go. Hicks, what about you getting involved in the show one day? What about doing some production?
I know.
He knows. So, those are the things we have planned. And we should have a video for tomorrow. For a project.
Oh, why don't we do this? Let's just call off tomorrow and put on the best stuff. Because if no one cares, let's not even do the show.
I care. Let's play. Let's play strong.
Yeah.
What are you looking to Deb to back you up?
I'm with Dave on that. Yeah.
What time are you getting here tomorrow? In my life, I still believe. What about you tomorrow, Fezzy?
I'll be here.
All right, so let's just fucking cancel this. Have you lost us? What happened with you?
I don't know.
You're no longer paying attention.
He's maybe tired.
Is that it? You tired?
I'm a little tired.
Get
Is
something
that what
bad.
you-
I didn't have anything else for the meeting.
All right, well, then let's just shut this down then. If nobody wants to do it.
All right. Damn.
All right, that's the end of the meetings, folks.
Eighth ends of meeting. Good job.
All right. See you fuckers later.
Take it easy, everybody.
Yeah.